Man makes you cry on national television, then you obviously have some type of guilt in your heart and you are doing something wrong, or your feelings are soft as toilet paper. Now, I know everybody heard about Kendrick Perkins, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant having this beef over who should play and who shouldn't play um, down in Orlando in its bubble, quote unquote, during the time of a pandemic, riots, George Floyd's fatal, brutally being murdered on film by a cop. Also, there's a race war going on. So either you with us or you're against us. So apparently Kyrie chose to say he's with us. Kendrick Perkins basically said that he against us. That's the way that the streets looked at it. And that's the way that KD looked at it when he called him a sellout. Now, Kendrick Perkins had the audacity to call Kyrie dumb, low-key, saying that if you put his brain in a bird, it will fly backwards, end quote. Now, not to point fingers, but you could tell Kendrick Perkins isn't the sharpest knife in the world. Just look at him. Bruh, and low-key, Kyrie is like one of those super intelligent weirdos. Einstein was a weirdo, but he was a genius. So we know Kyrie say some weird shit, but he low-key had a high grade average. And this man went to a very upscale college. So now, let's get to the point at hand. A sellout is what KD called him. Because we know at ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, he takes orders from a higher up, and they're all reading a prompt, people. A lot of this shit is so staged, and I'm not gonna get on people that lack knowledge or people who don't understand that it's all scripted. They're reading prompts. Very rarely it is that they go and freestyle and say how they really feel. Most of that is read off of a prompt. That was the time before Stephen A. became like the highest paid analysis on ESPN. He used to just go all off the radar. You could tell that he was just saying how he really felt when he was getting super heated in conversations. And now you can tell he's reading more because they are telling him what to say. Just like Kendrick Perkins. He's basically saying what somebody else wrote. Most of that shit ain't even how he really thinks. He's getting paid. That's his job now. ESPN, this is what they do. Every major sport network, they look at all of the players that's about to be legends and greats, and they get them an offer. First of all, like, hey, you can come join the crew. Look what TNT did. They got all the legends to line up. You got Shaq, Barkley. Those are legends, which equals to ratings, and they know about sport. Now, if they can't grab somebody like that, they would just get somebody that they can control and tell them what to say. That literally played in the league a pretty decent time, probably got a ring, and their average didn't even matter. Because Kendrick Perkins averaged 5 points for his career. So basically, he wasn't shit out there on the court. He was just a body. He participated. Like I said, like, you can see that look on his face in this picture. He's just looking there looking blank. Like he's already, they already got him to commit and they got him to be a robot. He's already a bot, man. So he's doing what they want him to do, saying what he wanted to say. And this man literally cried. So he must really be a sellout. That's what it was. That's why he started crying. He literally got on television crying, man, you know me and KD, you still my brother. You don't know what I go through all the time. You don't know what, sounding all damn soft. Like, come on, bruh. And then how you gonna be able to call somebody something, and as soon as they call you a sellout, you call Kyrie low key idiot, low key dumb. Soon as people slap you back and be like, your ass is super slow. You ain't shit you trash on the court, bruh. And they need to stop giving rich people and racist people something to talk about, because all they're gonna do is look at you motherfuckers and be like, look, we told you these niggas are simps. They getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars to dribble a fucking basketball, shoot it, dunk it, and that's about it. And they're mad because the money that basketball players are getting, we're talking like Steph Curry, let's go to the highest, $200 million contract for like 10 years or less, right? Man, they making more money than a lot of school teachers, firefighters, police officers, people that putting their lives on the line. And they're just playing some shit that they basically grew up playing or have a gift, because it's not hard at all to play basketball. That's probably if not the most easiest, one of the most easiest to play. But it's hard to be great. You can't be a Michael Jordan out there. That's a gift. Can't be a KD out there. That's a gift. Who's 7 feet with a shot that's money every time. But I mean, anybody could, if you shoot 100 shots a day for a year, you would be a pretty decent basketball player. It's not hard. You can shoot 10 shots a day and probably be okay. In this league, you probably can still get a job on the bench. Shit, Perkins averaged 5 points his career. How hard is that? I mean, and they don't play defense in the NBA, so they'll give you 5 points. I think most people just play for the money anyways. Like I said, rich people are mad at these niggas for that, and then they want to sit here and even degrade themselves more by arguing over petty shit. Like, come together on something. But you gotta realize he's a controlled bot. Like, they are telling him to say that. He probably don't even feel the way that he's talking. He can't say what he really wants to say because that's what he gets paid for. That's how he makes his living now. He didn't make the money that Kevin Durant made playing basketball because he wasn't a superstar. So they already mad at y'all. The news people telling LeBron James shut up and dribble. Like, they are pissed at you. You niggas got out there and you're making that money off of playing a very easy sport. You're making hundreds of millions and you're getting endorsements. Some of you niggas are halfway billionaires. But you're giving them something to talk about, and they just haven't found the replacement for niggas. And let's be real. If this sport was dominated by white and any other race, and they'll get rid of all you niggas. That's why you better come together, because you run this sport as well as the NFL. Same shit. But what do you guys think? Is Perkins soft for crying on TV after KD called him a sellout? Facts. Like this video, leave your comments, and subscribe.